It's all over. Me, 22M, and K, 20F, were in a relationship of 2.5 years and karma did its job. Me, 22M, and K, 20F, were in a relationship of 2.5 years. Until 2 weeks ago, everything was perfect. We moved to a new city together, living separately, laughed, had a deep connection and great life. We told each other how much we loved each other every day, and it seemed like our love only grew and grew. I thought this was the person I would spend my life with, and she always told me I was the one for her. Just 5 weeks ago she met some new friends which were also some guys. I was fine with this because I also have friends that are women. I started noticing that she was hanging out more often with this one guy and I could feel her pushing away from me. When I addressed these feelings she said that it was all in my head, up to the point where I felt like I was losing my sanity. A couple of days later she finally told me that she was in love with him and vice versa. When she told me I was only relieved, because I knew I wasn't crazy. We spoke about it and she told me I was the one for her and she would break her friendship with him. This was perfect for me. The weeks went on with her secretly hanging out with him and her telling me the next day crying that I was the only one for her, because I found out and confronted her. I kept trusting her and believing in us. I felt like our relationship was strong enough to get through this. Until yesterday when I called her because I felt something was wrong. She told me she had been with him for the weekend and that she wants to break up with me. The same night I could see that she had all kinds of sex playlists on. We share Spotify. This have been the worst weeks of my life. I have never been so connected to a person in my entire life. We have built up such an emotional connection with each other and she just throws me away like it was nothing. I'm just so confused. My mind is just broken right now. Does anyone know how to get over betrayal like this? Update, so many questions and still so confused. 8 days ago I posted about my story with infidelity. Still all day long all I can think about is what just happened? I just can't get my head around it. My friends tell me she is posting pictures and videos of her and her new guy on social media. How can someone just move on so quickly? 4 weeks ago she wanted to move in with me. And only 2 weeks ago she told me I was the love of her life. The last 2 times I spoke to her, on the phone, she just sounded so cold to me. I know they have been smoking a lot of weed together, so maybe that numbs her feelings as well. But how can someone I've been troughed so much with just leave like it's nothing? I still love her and I wish that would go away. I just need some closure. All these questions in my head are driving me insane and I can't focus on anything. Should I meet up with her to talk and get this closure or just leave her alone and wait till it gets better? Update 2, karma really did its job. I still don't have contact with her. But I've seen her a couple of times and yesterday my family updated me on her. Her life has collapsed. She doesn't have contact with AP, she is severely depressed, quit school. Also she doesn't really have a home, she comes from a broken family and doesn't want to return, but also she doesn't really have a support network in our new city. She supposedly has even been prescribed antipsychotic medication. Basically she has hit rock bottom. I see a lot of posts on here of people here waiting for karma doing its work. Seems like eventually it will. Even though it helps that you won't be the only one hurting from the situation. Knowing that your ex is in pain won't give you any satisfaction. I really hope she'll be alright.